What is up, everybody? How's it going? My name's Cody, and I'm gonna be your First Form 2020 athlete. Okay, Google, what's the weather?
Right now in Springfield, it's 46 and cloudy. Today, there will be showers with a forecasted high of 51 and a low of 37.
Sounds like a hard workout. Let's go. Okay, so it's getting a little bit crazy out there with the COVID-19. We've now moved past it being concerning to recommendations for eliminating most gatherings and things like that. Now, this isn't a video to scare you guys. This isn't a video to warn you against that. I think everyone else has pretty effectively done that. I've gotten emails from just about everyone that I've ever done business with since I was 10 or 12 and got an email address. So I appreciate all of those businesses reaching out with their plans. Their stakeholders are definitely valued, and that's great crisis communication, but sometimes it seems a little bit much, especially when I'm getting emails from RVs about how they're doing communications, and I was like, man, I didn't know I was subscribed to an RV's email address. But that's besides the point. What I want to talk to you guys about is this notion of the moment. We have this really great opportunity, and having a background in marketing, having a really keen eye to observe kind of things in life that drive business, I wanted to take a moment to encourage you guys. So whether it be a business you're in, whether it be an endeavor you are a part of, there are a few things that we can do as we are working to actively social distance ourselves, as we are working to maintain kind of a social order. First and foremost, this is something that I see in one of my favorite companies, Supplement Superstores. They write handwritten letters. Now, this may seem a little strange of a practice, it may seem a little old school, but what it does is it validates the customer for their experience, whether it be a small purchase or a large purchase. You're telling that customer, hey, I really appreciate you coming in, you spending your time and your hard-earned money right here. And what it does is when that customer gets that, it's so strange in today's age that it is one of the most effective things you've done. And what did it cost you? A couple moments, maybe a hand cramp or two, since we don't write anymore. But the long-term conversion or investment that we're gonna see is we're gonna see people who are gonna become loyal to us because those experiences are being rewarded. And who doesn't like being thanked? Especially when we're doing something like running into a store and getting a supplement or something like that. So my first tip to you guys would be, think about those moments in your life where you could reach out to someone, you could thank them. Now, it doesn't have to be a note. What if we were just to spend 10 minutes a day for the next month to reach out and text someone, hey, hope you're doing all right. I haven't talked to you for a while. I really wanted to thank you for that moment or that story that changed your life, that impacted you, that drove you to a decision, did something. With all this craziness, I was really thinking about you. Think about how much better the world would be, but think about, too, as a product, how they're gonna feel about you. They're going to have a better feeling for that moment. So I would encourage you guys, find those moments to add that personal touch. Phone calls, emails, text messages, handwritten letters. Now, don't make a blanket. Don't make a template that is one-off for 1 billion. Make it personal, right? The more personal it is, the less likely it is to ring off people's BS meters. So that's my really big first tip. My second tip is one that I've kind of started to experiment with, and that's get creative, right? So I was talking to one of my friends recently, and she owns a store that is an in-person store. It's a hot yoga studio. And I said, we need to figure out how to drive value to these customers, that they feel engaged even if they can't do these in-person experiences. Now, a lot of the conversation is shifting to let's have digital, let's have online. And I think this is a great conversation to be having, because I truly believe this is going to be the future. We are going to have these experiences, especially as our generation that is coming up in the world is so connected to their social devices. It's going to be inherent. So we might as well get on that trend. I said, drive that value. Make it a value to all of your current customers as a thank you. Figure out how to do specials for anyone who holds a membership or a package. And then also have broad scope things that are free. They don't have to be hidden behind a paywall, but do these things that drive value, hand over fist. And when we are able to kind of congregate back, I think we will truly be able to reinvest, re-engage, and we're gonna come back even stronger for it. Again, we're building out those relationships and we're driving value that is going to be invested down the road. But I think ultimately these things come down to something that we're missing in today's business, and you don't see it a lot, and it's that personal touch, it's that driving value, it's that giving back, hand over fist. When a business can do that, they can find success. Now, let's translate that into fitness. We have our own fitness journey, we have our own life, our own pathway, but what if we were grateful, we were full of gratitude for anyone who took the time to stop and help us? What if we were grateful for anyone who was bold enough to ask for help? And what if we drove value hand over fist? How would we make the world a better place? I think that is an easy answer. It would be transformed momentarily if everyone truly wanted to help everyone else. I think that would be one of the coolest things. And I'm a little biased. I get to see this in my daily. I have 30 athletes that I get to help, and I get to see how their mindsets and how their personal accountability and how all these skills stack, and they become more confident throughout the year. And it's all a product of several things. Of course, they're in college and they're growing as people daily, but also their programming and getting them in the gym and getting them comfortable and getting them into a team environment and getting them surrounded by the right pieces, getting them a schedule. They all strive because of that. Now, we're in a moment and it's crazy, and I would encourage you guys, stay safe. I would encourage you, wash your hands, practice social isolation, maybe forgo the gym until this all blows over. But think about those opportunities that we have right now, right in this moment. Are you gonna make the best of them? Are you going to come out of this mess a better person with a stronger support network, a stronger group of friends, group of customers, group of employees? Or are you going to lean into the fear-mongering, the hoarding of supplies? I think the world is better. I think we can do better. And I think if I've learned anything from the community that I'm in, if I've learned anything from wearing this logo on my chest, we're called to do better. And I'm so blessed to observe this company. I'm so blessed to have the opportunity to wear this logo, even though it doesn't mean anything as of now, because it means so much to me. That's what First Form is to me. And even in the midst of crisis, I think we're called to something bigger because we represent this logo. I love you guys. Those are my thoughts. This was a kind of a weird one. I posted a St. Patrick's Day video a couple days ago, and I pre-cut that and it seemed fun. I feel like I needed to get a little bit more serious because of the tone of the moment. But I truly wanted you guys to hear this because I think there's some value in that. I love you guys. I appreciate everything you've done. I would encourage you, if I can do anything for you, whether it be in this moment, whether it be in the next, reach out to me, private message me, add me a comment, like, subscribe, do all the things. Find me on Instagram at FitnessFunCody. I want to help you. I want to make you better. I want to make society better. And I want to do it not because I feel some sense to do it, not because I'm wearing this logo, but because I think the world is better for it. Again, my name's Cody. I want to be your 2020 First Form athlete, and I'm gonna be your 2020 First Form athlete. I'll see you guys. Stay safe, wash your hands.